find Mushi. Blink Stomp comes out, they can infest out, the Veil's gonna come through at this point, and here comes mid one. There's the surprise, Requiem won't go, they get the overgrowth off, double Yules at the same time. Ohio's TP'd in, Requiem is gonna get canceled, he's not close enough in S4, now he's gonna get blown up by it. Yes, see you later, down for 68. Mid one will go to work, they get off the static store before Aki goes down, but it's only a moment too late, and Loda, he will be able to get out. They're gonna chase after Bulldog, they've got the track up, does he have time left? He's already used it. DJ, he's got cast, they're gonna go for the raises, the Death Ward will come out, the living armor, he might stay alive for the time being, he diffused off the track, but it's not enough, and mid one still going to work. Loda, the last to be alive, the return damage will come through, but Loda will fall. They did bring down the Aegis of the Life Stealer, but it's 4 dead with no buybacks on Alliance.
Down Death Prophet, maybe even through the Centaur Eggs, because he can't pop his Yules while he's getting open wounds focused.
Has S4 been scouted? He has now. Alliance really want to contest this. They cannot give away a Roche to Fnatic, and that's clearly what they think at this point.
The last bastion of hope.
Yeah, this fight needs to go well for them. And again, it is Exorcism with Octarine Core. S4 is certainly farmed. Loda, he's got the hearts, very tough to take him down. Mushi is going to find EGM, and actually EGM can delay Mushi's action into that fight. They're going to use the Stampede to start things off. Fuels will come out. Exorcism's going to go as well. The Requiem, Ake, see you later. Now time lapse back, and Admiral Bulldog avoids most of that damage. Yules up coming out from S4 to make sure he stays alive. The Infest out looking for that damage. Ohio taking a lot from the Exorcism, but it's still healing up, and here comes Mushi, the right click. Can they keep S4 alive? The Spirit Siphon will do the job for the time being, but Mushi, a couple more right clicks, and finally they will get it done. No buyback for S4, and Bulldog will go down next. He does have buyback, but this is certainly going to be Roche. They buy back on the light motor. He actually blinks on top of Ohio. Stampede will come out. BKB goes again for Ohio. I feel like I've seen this movie before. He's getting low, not dead yet. Requiem comes through, back in. They will lose Ohio instantly, but a Death Ward chewing through Loda. The right clicks, they will bring him down. Dead for 105 seconds with no buyback, but Mushi's gonna get brought low. The Spirit Siphon Exorcism on top of the Static Storm. He's dead for 97 seconds. They've lost their 2 big cores. That is a mega kill spree going for Ake. They would have liked that to be on any other hero, but I'm sure they'll take it one way or the other. 343 now being chased down, but they won't go any further. DJ will sit in the tree line. That is a gigantic turnaround coming up for Alliance. Even losing Loda, they don't care. But here comes mid one. He wants Ake. He's going to find it. Heroes. They're going to bot. They're going to bots in on top of mid one. Ohio's already into the fray. S4 was not expecting this. Get silenced up. Sprouted as well. They don't have Stampede. Requiem gets forced through the tree line though. Will they chase him down? They get the Yules up. Requiem back in. Bulldog has to time lapse it. S4 getting chewed up. Mid one going toe to toe. The Spirit Siphon continuing to keep S4 alive, and he's just trying as hard as he can to stay up and ready and fighting fit. A Yules will go as defensive this time. Stop, avoided, mid one, pops the Mance at the perfect time. 343 going toe-to-toe with EGM. Can't get the job done, but here comes Ohio, the right click. The Miona procs coming through. S4 is still alive and just gone out of this fight, but Loda will have to die back. Dead for 108. S4 just desperately trying to cover the retreat of everyone else on Alliance. And mid one says, I don't think so. Ohio TP's in again, even further forward. The Mjolnir procs are coming like crazy. They will take down 4. They will buy back on 2 with Bulldog as well as their buybacks to be off cooldown, but
they didn't play that well with the last Aegis, nor did they commit heavily enough onto that Rex. If there's 200 HP left on a Rex, you probably could have went in a little bit harder.
I kind of like this bait. They're sending Ohio top. They're like expecting, I think, Death Prophet or Alliance in general to rotate over and stop this. And so Fnatic are going to smoke and look for an aggressive play in the meantime. But Alliance are not taking the bait. They're smart enough to know that something is up. But Lotus still might get caught anyways with the Eul Scepter. Requiem's going to come through, but not timed well enough, and it looks like Lotus going to get out. But there's going to be the Guardian Greaves keeping him ultimately alive, but that chewing through from mid one is just more than enough damage. He will survive for the time being, but he's left S4 alone. He's going to have to back up and regen up with the heart. Ohio actually gets brought down, but that is just as Aegis. Mushi's low as well. He does not have buyback. He gets glimpsed back into the fray, still alive, but barely. The Death Lord coming out. S4 is in trouble, but Ake more so. Mid one will bring him down. The Death Lord coming out. He's dead for 120 seconds. No buyback on S4. Bulldog about to go down. Last right click. Ohio's Aegis is up, and he's back into the fray. Mid one going to work the open wounds. Look at how he chews through Loda, and Mushi wants his Requiem for God's sakes, and he'll get it, but it won't bring him down. Not yet. The Requiem return will do the job. Raises up mid one, gets the double kill. They get the racks. They get the game. Fnatic take a 1-0 advantage here in one of our, if in our last series of the day between Alliance and Fnatic.
Very valiant effort by Alliance. They fought pretty well for being 30k in the hole. It did not feel like they were 30k down on Fnatic. More so maybe 5 to 7k.
There was a point in time there where we're like thinking, like, is this actually going to happen? Is Alliance going to find that one team fight? I know I was thinking about that because
BKB or like a Vanguard or a Hood that are trying to take a fight before this T1 falls. S4 approaching from the back.
oh, he misses the crush. It's actually Mushi that dodges it with the phase shift, and now Mushi getting low but not dead yet. DG trying to TP out. It looks like they're in trouble. The splitters will come through. They'll take down not one but two. Mid one trying to TP away as well, but he gets telekinesis to the last second by EGM. 3 dead. Alliance finally turning around. Sure, they lose that tier 1 tower in the process, but finally they get something going. He's like, well, you guys weren't here fast enough, but Loda will still initiate into 3-4-3. He has Supernova, but the telekinesis will come through. He'll be able to Icarus dive out and get out in time. Lasher comes in the other side. S4 a little bit out of position, kind of on his own here. Splitter comes through. Loda taking a lot of damage from mid one. A double Earth Spike, and Loda about to fall. S4 is low as well. Will lose the H if they want more. Double Dream Call. Mushi putting on the moves, and Bulldog gets flame breaked out. They'll find a mid one going to town. The Essence Shift procs coming through. Double kill for mid one, and S4 the lone survivor for Alliance now. He has to deal with all this damage. They pop the Veil on top of him as well. Jump in. There's the BKB Lasher to start things off the finger. S4, he doesn't have the Aegis, but he's got the cheese and he will pop it. Not only that, but he has 14 Bloodstone charges, and they're taking the racks. The range will go down. They're going to try to focus down the melee at this point in time with the Edict, and they are going to get the job done more than likely. Mid one, he's going to be spotted out. The Gem is going to obviously get vision. He does get the Dark Pack BKB off. He's taking a lot of right. They want the Supernova though, but Mushi's trying to disrupt this fight as best as possible. Another great from Ake onto Bulldog, but it might not be enough. He's going to work. They've gotten the Phoenix, but that is it. And mid one is still alive. Now regenerating up with the Shadow Dance. They're looking for Bulldog. They get the Hex off in time, but here comes S4 looking for a splitter, looking for anything. Loda initiating as well. He's got the Slithering Crush, but he gets silenced up at the tail end. They will find the kill on Mushi. Forced to buy back TP, and can they get the racks? Loda getting brought down. Mid one's back into the fray, full health. With the splitter, the Edict, the damage is real. And look at Bulldog's right click onto Ohio. S4 gets a triple kill, dominating spree. They get the full set of racks. They have to buy back on Ohio. Outside of the comfort area of the pit, then get lasted up on S4. This time there's no BKB, but still it doesn't matter because another great telekinesis comes out. Mid one has taken half of his HP in terms of damage, but he did pop the BKB in the Shadow Dance. They've lost the line. Icarus Dive is going to come through with a Supernova right on top, doing a decent amount of damage. Dreamcoil to stop the damage onto the Supernova. He might actually get this off, but no. The last right click comes through at just the right time, and Bulldog will find a double kill. No buyback coming out from mid one, and Mushi gets stunned up there. You can see S4 coming through with his splitter to get the job done. Mushi has to buy back. It was a full 5-man wipe from Fnatic. And Alliance are just looking to put the finishing touches on this game. They are forcing the buyback out for Mushi. There's only a buyback for Ohio, and that is all they've got left in the tank to defend this racks with. But I'm pretty sure, Ben, that this is going to be Megas and probably the game.
Will they have the bad luck of the taunters, though? And Bulldog has just been spamming that thing non-stop. Not scared of the curse.
Yeah. I don't know if he knew DJ was spamming it or if he saw it earlier on in the game or just wants to be.
He's just excited.
Yeah, he's pretty happy they're winning this game. They get off the Bloodthorn onto Mushi, who would get pushed back. They didn't get any bashes from S4 after the Slithering Crush. But now with the tier 4s going down, it looks inevitable that this game should end in favor of Alliance. They do get off the last one to S4. They'll pull him back, but not into the well just yet. Splitter hits onto 2 nicely. They get the Edict off as well as the Pulse Nova. They blow up 1. That is, of course, Ohio going down for 100 seconds. DJ gets forced forward rather on his own and gets the kill onto EGM, but he gets Splitter down as the Ghost Scepter is only going to amplify said damage. And there it is, Alliance. They will take game number 2. Even the series up, we're going to head to game number 3, and we will see who comes out on top. And that was a great game, though, all things considered.
I think it's about time to consider an H's Prophet ban.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Because of the Static Storm, but there is potential for outplay, as we just saw.
And now there's going to be the Snowball coming through to save himself. They even get the Ice Blast on a couple of other heroes. The Fortune's End will go, albeit a bit late. Now EGM getting focused down, but mid one is now forced to not attack because he's been face Edict. However, he still will get chased down. The Mystic Snake and Flame Guard.
Look how useless the Oracle seems versus the Ember Spirit. He didn't even have Flame Guard.
Make it out in time. They're still hunting. They're looking for S4. Sleight of Fist Searing Chain should be back up and ready to go, but they won't go any further. Now they get the Surge up, and now he will find it, but S4 turns with the Dragon Tail and says, just stay right there. Let me right-click you. Bulldog has TP back in, and now mid one's not in the best position. The Stone Gaze will come through. They get off the mech. The Kinetic Field Static Storm is there, but he gets swims back in. Back wall into 3 again. Ohio finds another great initiation. Bulldog still alive with the Fate's Edict. Loda wants this kill on a mid one. He'll even pop the Shadow Dance for it, but it's too late already. They're getting turned on. There's just too much damage, too much sustain. Loda will fall. S4 will be next. Mushi finally getting involved with the split shot. Remnant 4, mid one wants more blood. He'll find EGM, and he goes to work. 4 dead again for Alliance all day. Dead in the dirt. Fnatic will make it through. The Ice Blast is going to sail through. Aki will dodge it, but still it will be EGM going down. The False Promise not even saving his life. His ultimate doing nothing to actually help him. DJ will get jumped on. This is what you were talking about, bringing down the support, but there's going to the vacuum. No walking out. Good ultimate from the Disruptor to make sure that Darkseer wall doesn't get put down, but S4 still getting corralled up, and there's 3 heroes in the vicinity. They get off the steering chains. They will bring him down for 40 seconds. That might be it, honestly, at least with this full set of racks going down in this mid lane. They might back up to defend top, and it looks like they will do so. But Alliance are going to lose 1 full set of racks at 23 minutes in against an Ember Spirit. Not only that, but they're going to lose Ake on top of it as well. The Courier will go down. It is Dire's Courier that is going to fall, so they will get a little bit of a brief respite. But
with this win, they will secure a berth in the upper brackets.
They're on the doorstep, literally. There's the TP coming in from the Ember Spirit. They backed up like, who is that? Oh, it's our teammate mid one. He's in the base already. He jumps in. Ake's about to fall. He will go down almost instantly. The Ice Blast will sail through, and he'll hit onto EGM. Fate's Edict, just to make sure he doesn't take the damage, he'll try to Purifying Flames. He is going to shatter as soon as that is done. No, he'll False Promise just to make sure he stays alive a bit longer.
Now AA will last way too long.
He will survive a bit longer, but not by much. And S4 walks up, dies. Ohio finds himself an Iron Shell. Mushi goes in and gets the right click off. They buy back on the NP. They've lost just about everyone. They even TP'd back Fnatic a couple of heroes just to make sure they could secure their base and keep it alive. Loda going toe-to-toe with Mushi. Dark Pack comes out. Mushi is winning this man fight. They have to use the Shadow Dance. Bulldog getting pushed back. I mean, Mushi only still has a Lincoln Spear, but it's just not enough damage for Loda at this point. The Ice Blast will go in again, fly through into the base. It'll hit up onto Bulldog.
The punishment
and on the Loda as well.
Never ends.
And they just lose the racks. It's just, there is 1 kill for Alliance. 1 freaking kill. They can only get 1 pickup in this game. Who was that kill on, Ben?
Tusk.
Can you tell me? It was the Tusk. So he didn't style enough, I don't think.
Yeah, blame him for all of Fnatic's woes, if there are any.
God, that was, they have had a sick game. This is, I would almost say near perfect for Fnatic so far. That could change very quickly, but oh no, the tier 1 tower. Mid 1 wants to make sure he cleans this up. Bulldog still having a good time. Gets the taunt off before leaving. And there it is. GG. A bit anticlimactic to end our last game of the evening, our last game of the group stages, but still Fnatic had, like I said, one of the best games of Dota I've seen, one of the most perfect games of Dota I've seen in a while.
And they're all smiles. I would be too. And that sets the main stage. We have our 8 teams.
Yes, the upper bracket and the lower bracket now set and ready to go. All 16 teams seeded. Alliance would have liked to be up there in the upper bracket, but they just unfortunately did not make it through with that last game.